Music impacts our bodies. According to a Superconsciousness article published online in 2014 and accessed March 14, 2018, music has the capability of increasing or decreasing our heart rate, as well as changing our blood pressure and lowering our stress. As music has such an important role in our lives, I believe it is important to know how to conduct it or control it. I am using my 2 years of experience as a drum major, as well as research done on WikiHow and Method Behind the Music to teach you how to conduct today. By the end of this video, you should understand how and be ready to conduct music. The process of conducting will be taught by showing each downbeat and how to interpret the music. Before we begin, you must understand time signatures and markings in music, have an ear for music and style, and a metronome or a song to conduct. You must understand what you want each downbeat to look like. But first, you need to understand where your arms need to be. So you want your arms to be approximately at your shoulder height, slightly above is okay, but you don't want them to be any lower. So your arms are at this level, and you can put your arms slightly wider than your shoulders or at your shoulders. Either starting point works. Now that you understand what your arms need to look like, your first step is to conduct the first beat. So your arms are at your starting position, and your first beat is downwards. So it's down, down. As you see, I have a slight rebound going upwards. It is important that you do this rebound upwards and not outwards. According to a 2017 article from the Method Behind the Music that I accessed on March 9th, 2018, a good conductor is mindful of the rebound. You want to avoid swinging out, like I said, and rather go slightly upwards. The second step is the second beat. So once you go down, you need to go in. You want to make sure when you go in that you don't cross your arms, and rather you stop conducting when your hands are about to touch. The third step is the third beat. So when you go down, in, the third step is out. You want your arms to be wider than shoulder width, but still around your shoulder level. Finally, step 4 is the fourth beat, and it'll go up. So you want your arms to make a J motion to go up. Now you will end at your start position. So to continue conducting, you will loop through these 4 steps. So down, in, out, up. Down, in, out, up. Now that you understand the motion of conducting, it is important to mimic the music. This means indicating when the music gets louder or softer, or if the music is flowy or sharp. Scott Lillig, former drum major of the Batavia Marching Bulldogs, stated on March 9th, 2018, that a conductor ties music's most important elements of dynamics, style, and interpretation together and changes a piece into a masterpiece. While it is important to keep the band together, it is also essential to indicate the changes in music. The first step of doing this is through a crescendo. To start a crescendo, you will put your hand at approximately your hip level and raise your arm to be the proper angle. This angle is facing the band and not out to the side. You want your arm to be going towards the band. So I do this with my non-dominant hand because you do this while you conduct. So as you're conducting, you have your palm facing upward in your non-dominant hand and slowly raise it, indicating that the music is getting louder. The second step of showing changes in music is a decrescendo. So you'll start your arm at the same angle as before, but at a higher position, slightly above your shoulder level. You're still conducting with your dominant hand, and you will slowly lower your non-dominant hand, indicating that the music is getting softer. According to a WikiHow page published February 13th, 2015 and accessed March 9th, 2018, you do not want to get carried away with overly large gestures. While you want to show changes in the music, you do not want motions to become too large or become distracting. The third step of showing changes in music is mimicking the style. So if you're conducting a flowy song, such as Beauty and the Beast, you want your motions to be very smooth and together. Every motion should flow together very simply. However, if you're conducting a more sharp piece, such as Can't Hold Us by Macklemore, you want your moves to be a lot more jerky. Every beat should be very clear, and you should tell that this style is a lot different than that of Beauty and the Beast. By following each downbeat and mimicking the music, you should now be able to conduct. Each downbeat has a set flow it must follow. You can use crescendos and decrescendos to show changes of style in the music. I hope that you can use this new talent of conducting to lead a band and positively impact someone through music.